Greetings, everyone. This is Reverend Ruth on Starry Bar with Angel Healing Ministries, and today is actually it's going to be Tuesday when this video is received. It was a beautiful day yesterday. It was kind of nice. I kind of still think that we got an early spring, and a lot of people. I mean, it's just really nice. It's like the weather keeps going higher and higher, which is really great and all, and it's nice. But it's also nice to enjoy all the seasons as they come and go. Anyhow, my friends, this is Reverend Ruth on Starry Bar with Angel Healing Ministries. And I'm here to say hello to you all and welcome for joining us again for another video that I'd like to do with you, that I'd like to do for you. And here's our mission statement. Our mission is to guide you on your path to find God and to support you with love and light as you go along your path back to God, and to also show you how important truth and faith are during your path back to God. And my baby girl has entered the room, as you heard. Come join us, Diana, please. So, now, as I always say, truth and faith is an important part. Say hello, Diana. Hi. Truth and faith is an important part of life. Truth and faith is what gets us through life, you see. And as we go through life, truth and faith is a good part for us to understand and to keep us going and to motivate us. And I may have a little bit of a challenge because I do have a little bit of a sore inside my mouth. So you may hear me, I'm hoping I'm coming out clear and stuff. For you guys, I hope I am. I really like it better when I'm clearer, but I'm doing the best I can with this. Anyhow, my friends, I would like to talk about in the presence of God. And now that's a very, very powerful thing to talk about. Now, in the presence of God, we are always in the presence of God, you see, my friends. We are always in the presence of God. For as many of you know, God is everywhere. God shows up in everything around us. The trees, the water, the deserts, the forest, the meadows, the gardens, every flower, every blade of grass. God is there. God shows up in all that stuff. Now, in time, as we move through life, we can get caught up in a lot of chaos around us, and you know, as things get tougher, as we get caught up with bills, things like that, we often forget that God is there, my friends. We often forget. And when you're feeling that way, when things are not going your way, you're wondering why, you don't understand why, you lose sight of everything. You lose sight of the prayers that you lose sight of everything around you. You get so caught up in life, my friends, that it becomes challenging. And because you're so caught up in life, what happens? You forget that God is there. Some of us feel like God has abandoned us. Why is this happening? Why? God is not there. And you're so caught up, and you go down that down spiral, down. And then all of a sudden, and I've been through this in my life myself, I'll get so caught up in all the things around me that what happens, I forget that God is there. And all of a sudden, once we get out of that negativity, once we get out of that issue, I look up. And then I notice the sunsets, the sunrises, the sunsets, the sunrises. I notice the beauty that's everywhere. You see, even though we can't see God in person, my friends, God is out there watching over us. God is constantly around us. I mean, look at the sunsets and everything. Our life is kind of like a canvas, my friends. And we always like to start off with a blank canvas. And we co-create with God. But I think that's another talk somewhere. But people forget to look for God because they feel lost and alone, you see. They feel lost and alone in life. And 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 I don't and people don't understand, because they feel lost and alone, and all of a sudden they look up and they see the most glorious sunset. There is to everything in life. There's always beauty. And usually the sunsets and the sunrises are there to remind us. And these sunsets are like this blast of full color, and the sunrises as well. And on those, sometimes we have those days where the clouds all gather, and when the sun sets, my friends, we see like the sky is so bright and so beautiful, and all the colors come out, you see. All the oranges and the magentas, and you see that patch of blue through all that color, and you see all those yellows, and that's all the sunset. And the sunrises are very similar as well, my friends. But when you look up and around, especially it's in the wintertime, and you see that one burst of color come through the snow, that flower, like a crocus, come through the snow. That's God. God letting you know, excuse me for a second, I'm going to turn this down a bit. God is letting you know that they're there for you, that they're watching out for you, my friends, that they haven't gone very far at all. But it is so easy to get caught up with so much going on around us, especially bills and house issues and stuff like that, trying issues in life that happen, problems, that we thought we got rid of, that we got over. And then we just, for a while, like, even, let's say, like, when the heat goes in the house, and you don't understand why, and things like that. There's just so many times where we can get like that. But we have to remember that God is always watching over us no matter what. And when we feel down, out, and depressed, in an abyss, nowhere to go, nowhere to look up. Look up. And you may see in the night sky, if not a sunset, you may see that North Star, that always shines, the brightest star in the sky. And they always say the North Star, when you're lost somewhere, always guides you where you need to go. I think in a way the North Star is a way that our God and Goddess direct and show us where we go. You see, they're working in our lives 100% of the time. We may not notice because we get too busy, but they're there. They're always there. Like in the spring, you may be going through a tough time, and all of a sudden you see a dove in a park walking around, or you're stressing over something, and all of a sudden you see a family of swans with their little swaddlings swim by. And how about this one? Like, you go somewhere, let's say like an aquarium or something, and you're walking by and you're stressing out, and all of a sudden a dolphin just jumps up to say hello. God is working in many ways, God and Goddess. They always are. It's just a matter of once we get caught up in all that stuff. They always like to remind us, if we're so far gone, they'll do that something in nature or something will occur all of a sudden out of the blue. And it's just a beautiful thing, my friends. But think about it. Think about it when you're out there and you see a glorious mountain around you. How about like an eagle that's all of a sudden perching on a branch not too far away from you, and you're not thinking about it, and all of a sudden you're stressing, and all of a sudden there comes an eagle out of nowhere. You see, my friends, when we try, God and Goddess, whatever you want to call it, does show that they know you're there, that they love you, that you're in their presence each and every day. And when they're around, you know, once you allow yourself to connect to that higher power that comes from within, my friends. Because that higher power is our direct connection to Mother, Father, God. That higher power is what gives us the spiritual inspiration, the inner strength. You name it, that higher power has it, my friends. So, my friends, when you feel lost and alone, go into the stillness. And when you find yourself lost and alone, always look up. And then when you come right back to that space, my friends, always go within. I said that, I think, in another recent video. I don't know. But always go within when you feel lost, because your answer is within, my friends. And know, God is always around. They're in the water. They're in every blade of grass, every body of water, every mountain, every sunrise, every sunset. They're there. I've always thought of the sunrises and the sunset, them saying, "We love you." I've always seen it that way. But it can also be that, my friends, and it can also be when you're lost and you forget, and you think you're alone, and all of a sudden something incredible happens in nature. It can be so simple, so small too, like a song on the radio too. You see, you could be driving in your car and then a song on the radio comes on and says what you're wanting to hear, telling you that God is there. There are just so many ways. And when God is around, or the angels, there's always that sense of peace you'll feel all around you. So be open, my friends. And if you can remember, if you're feeling down, out, and sad, look up. Look around you. Listen with an open heart. And they will find you. They will let you know that you are in their presence. Thanks. Have a beautiful day and night, and we'll talk to you real soon. And if you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe. We love you. Namaste. And this is Reverend Ruth Anstaria Bar with Angel Healing Ministries. Have a beautiful day and night, and we'll talk to you real soon. We love you. Namaste. Thanks.